Hi, I'm Nikki Bishop, and I'm joined today by Chris White. Chris is a cancer survivor, but also a patient advocate. So, welcome, Chris.
Thank you so much for having me, Nikki. It's a pleasure to be here.
So glad to have you here. So, maybe you can teach us a little bit, tell us a little bit, what does it mean to be a patient advocate?
To be a patient advocate for myself means to put the word out there to educate and bring awareness to patients and their families that these curative advanced cell and gene therapies exist. I myself did not know they were even a thing until I learned by default. And so that number one is my main mission, to educate and bring awareness to patients and their families to life sciences and advanced cell therapies.
It's been so eye-opening to you, like getting from you and just getting to know that side of it because we get really excited about being able to produce and manufacture and that piece and get them delivered. But in talking with you, there's so much more to it. So there's something you can share with us as a, technology provider and a, software platform provider. Like what are some of those patient insights that you could share with us?
Well, a lot of patients, since they don't even know they exist, they have a lot of questions on what the process is like. They have an assumption of what treatment for an ultra rare disease or a cancer is going to be like. And they're assuming that it's going to be multiple treatments over a period of time. It doesn't even cross their mind to think that they could do one treatment one time and they could be curative for them. They don't want to fight battles over and over again. They want to win the war. And so what y'all are doing at Emerson with automation and innovation within the industry, I mean, that brings from the time a patient starts treatment till they finish, they want to hear that word, like you're done and you're good. And that's exactly what y'all are doing is making that happen for patients like myself.
It's been pretty remarkable too, how much about the technology and the science and everything behind it. I mean, I guess when you're in the situation where you have to figure it out, you have to learn it. But I mean, you have the patient impact of having it experienced yourself. But I got to say a lot about the technology too. So it's been a great partnership.
It's been a kind of a crash course 101 of trial and error. That's my life story. Go figure it out. And if you try, you might know, but if you don't try, you definitely won't. And you're only going to miss 100% of those shots that you don't take. And so I'm very big about letting the patients know that these types of treatments are out there, but two, industry people like yourself, there are real life proofs of concepts of your work and you are saving lives. And so I try to attend everything and anything that I can that's engaged within cell and gene therapy world. Speaking, I wrote a book, I do a podcast, but just to put the word out there. So if and when somebody gets a diagnosis, there's something that rings in their head that says, wait a minute, let me ask about this treatment. Let me ask about this therapy. That's the whole point.
Well, we're certainly listening. So thank you for teaching us a few things. I'm going to start adding the checklist of did we ask Chris about this before we develop something and how do we really help people?
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
Thank you so much for being here, Chris. And thanks for being here this week and teaching us so much. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure to be here. I can't thank y'all enough for bringing me out. And thank you and everybody at Emerson for what you do. You're truly saving lives. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. It's been great getting to know Chris, and you'll be hearing more from patient impact for people like Chris.